Good morning, children. You're welcome to our class this morning. We're having our mathematics and we'll be looking at the topic changing improper fraction to mixed fraction. Remember, in our previous topic, we have looked at fraction, proper and improper fraction. If you can recall, we thought of what proper fraction and improper fraction. An example of a proper fraction is when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. The numerator is always smaller than the denominator. We have what 2/4. Then this one, improper fraction, is when the numerator is bigger than the denominator, which we have example of 13/3. This is an example of what? Improper fraction. So today we'll be looking at how we can change this to a mixed fraction. And when we talk of mixed fraction, when it is what? Attached with a whole number. One whole number, 2/3. This is an example of what? A mixed fraction. Now I want to look at how we can convert this, change this to this. That's what we're looking at today. How we can convert this from improper to mixed fraction. Example 1. Now we have 6/4. Change 6/4 to a mixed fraction. Now how do we do this? For us to change it to a mixed fraction, we are going to think of a number we multiply with 4. When you add it, it will give you what? When you multiply a number with 4, when you add a number, it will give you 6. So that's what we are going to do. So what do we do? And what would that number be? Now it's going to be a number we are going to multiply with 4. When you add it with a number in the numerator, it will give us 6. Now what do we do? In this case, that number is going to be what? I'm going to say 4 times 1 all over 4. Then we take our number we add to it plus 2. And this is what 4 times 1 is giving us what? 4. And when you add 4 times 1 is what? 4, and you add to it becomes 6/4. So it's going to be what? Equals to. Now what we are going to have here is going to be one whole number, 2/4. So when you do this, 4 times 1 is what? 4 plus 2, 6. So this is equivalent to this. Do you understand? Do you understand? This is how we can convert back to what? A mixed fraction. Now let's take another example on this. Example 2. We have something like 16/6. 16/6. Now you also think, which number will you multiply with 6? And when you add this other number to it, it will give you what? 16. So we now think of it also. Let's now have what? We'll think of a number. When we add, the number is going to be what? 2. And that number will be what? 6 times 2 all over 6. Plus, when you add a number, it will still give you what? 16. And that number will be what? 4. Now let's take a look at this. Now what do we do? That number you are going to add is going to be what? 2. We now have what? Equals to 2 whole number, 4/6. 6 times 2 is what? 12. Plus 4, 16. So we now have what? 16/6. Remember, you are going to keep on the denominator. You will not move it up. Do you understand? Do you understand? Same thing you can also do. When you have gotten the mixed fraction, you can easily change it back to what? Improper fraction. By what? Multiply this with this plus this, you have what? 16/6. Do you understand? Now let's take some homework. Change the improper fraction to mixed. We have number 1, 11/2 Number 2, 37 over 6. Number 3, 17 over 8. Number 4, 5 over 2. Convert them back to a mixed fraction. Submit it in our next class. Thank you very much.